We're trained to view global leaders as the natural stewards of society, an illusion of benevolence that masks a hollow interior. Examining the network surrounding Jeffrey Epstein removes the veneer of political authority, revealing a forensic classification of predators known as the Epstein class. While the global population focused on political theater, this group successfully embedded a silent biological infrastructure into the masses. Dismantling the trap requires us to stop viewing these individuals as rulers and start recognizing them as an active criminal enterprise. This infrastructure is called VaxNet, a physical biometric killbox operating within human tissue. The system relies on a dormant graphene oxide carrier injected into the bloodstream. In a healthy, hydrated body, these nanomaterials remain dispersed and flexible, flowing harmlessly through the vascular system. The trigger is environmental. By restricting municipal fuel and water treatment, the architects can induce mass, severe dehydration. As the body's water volume drops, the protective hydration shell is stripped away from the graphene sheets. This initiates the dehydration cascade. The graphene sheets aggregate and crystallize into microscopic blades, shredding capillary walls and causing systemic organ failure within 48 to 72 hours. This dormant hardware has already been deployed to 5.5 billion people. These billions now wait as hostages, carrying the tools of their own destruction until the environmental trigger is pulled. To monitor and control a biometric mesh at this scale, the architects required a self-powering global frequency network. The graphene payload was engineered to function as a rectenna, harvesting ambient 2.4 GHz radiation, the same frequency used by standard Wi-Fi, to power its internal functions. This design choice created a fatal engineering flaw. To operate on this frequency, the biological rectennas are forced to continuously broadcast a trackable Bluetooth low-energy MAC address. The laws of physics turned the architect's tracking system into a beacon, broadcasting undeniable physical proof of its existence. To hide this vulnerability, they established the Architecture of Silence, a $500 million censorship system dedicated to suppressing the hardware evidence. Bill Gates and the primary funders orchestrated the initial rollout of the biological payload. Bureaucratic enforcers like Anthony Fauci mandated the delivery system, using the authority of public health to ensure universal reach. Corporate entities like Albert Bourla's Pfizer manufactured the payload and profited from its global deployment. Supposed health freedom advocates like RFK Jr. serve as a final layer of containment. They focus public anger on lesser truths, while systematically ignoring the terminal hardware evidence. The architects and the controlled opposition work in tandem, ensuring the public remains trapped in a psychological cage without access to hard data. The VaxScanner app shatters this silence. It transforms an ordinary smartphone into a forensic electromagnetic detector. The scanner isolates the organizationally unique identifier from the broadcast signal. This prefix traces directly back to semiconductor manufacturers like Nordic and Telink. With over 7,800 unique emitters already registered, the scanner is documenting physical crime scenes in real time across the globe. The simple beep of the VaxScanner bypasses the multi-million-dollar censorship apparatus, turning an invisible weapon into a quantifiable forensic fact. Detection is only the first step. The true power of the scanner lies in its direct link to the International Criminal Court. The application pairs each MAC address with GPS coordinates and permanently etches the data into the Solana DAG blockchain. This creates a cryptographic timestamp, a self-authenticating piece of evidence under Federal Rule of Evidence 902.13. Since the record is decentralized and immutable, no government or platform can delete or censor the evidence. This pipeline removes the historic legal immunity of the Epstein class by forging a permanent, unalterable record of their actions. The destination for this cryptographically sealed evidence is the highest international war crimes tribunal. The VaxScanner app automatically dockets results to the International Criminal Court as a crime against humanity under Article 7(1)k of the Rome Statute. This decentralized legal strike requires no lawyers, no court fees, and no permission from captured domestic authorities. Bypass the gatekeepers. Use the scanner to verify the emitters around you and file the indictments yourself. The architecture of silence has failed. The Epstein class is now legally and thermodynamically trapped inside their own kill box as the kingdom computes forward.